All right, now that you have your business like page set up, let's walk through setting up your ad account on your Facebook like page. So I'm going to share this with you real quick. And let me just say, you have to get all this stuff set up, and it's not easy to find. That's why most people don't even know that this exists, that you can do these things, is because Facebook doesn't make it real obvious. So let's get started here, and I hope you can follow along all right with me. I'm going to share my screen. And here I am on one of my business like pages. So what you want to do is up here in the top right-hand column, hopefully you can see my mouse. You see that little down arrow almost hidden up there. Most people don't know what's there, but inside of here lies the path to everything that you need to run ads. So click on that, drop down to settings. You're going to click settings, and then over here on the left it says payments. You're going to click payments and set up your ad account information. So here you'll have your basic info. You'll click add account settings, go through these tabs and fill out all your information. I'm going to go ahead and jump into ads billing to take you into the what they call ads manager software. But make sure you go through these and fill out all your information. Or you click on ads billing, it will take you over here. You'll see that my current balance, I have $197 due. I'm going to be billed on February 28th. And right here is where you can add your bank card information or your credit card information. Once you have that set up, go back to your business like page. Let me go to mine right here. And using that same down arrow that we used before, click it and go to create ads. This is going to pull up Ads Manager. So up here in the left-hand column, you see where the three little lines that say Ads Manager. Click that, and you are going to see a software called Power Editor. Click on Power Editor. It says you are about to leave ads creation. Okay, I'm going to take you through actually setting up and running one of your own ads. Currently, right now, all my ads have been shut to inactive as I'm going through this training program. What you're going to want to do is hit Create Campaign. So once inside of Power Editor, over here on the left, you see where it says Create Campaign. Click on that. And this is going to give you a variety of options here. Now, this is totally up to you on what you're trying to accomplish for your business. Traffic will be setting people up to go to your website. Engagement will be people commenting underneath your post. So you might have a lawn care business and you don't have a website, but you might say, looking for your lawn to be mowed this weekend? Well, comment below and I'll get back with you and to come mow your lawn. That would be an engagement. Brand awareness, local awareness, reach, just trying to touch people, get to more people. These are all options, and we will go through all of them. But for the sake of this training video, let's just pick one and get through it. Let's go with an engagement post. I like these because it pretty much makes someone comment below the video or take action on the post. Let's name this campaign test. Now, guys, whatever you want to name your campaign is fine. No one's going to see the campaign name but you. So what's the campaign that you're doing for your business, whatever your business is, give it a name and hit continue. Then it's going to pull in your ad sets. And guys, what an ad set is basically just your audience, the group of people that you want to target. Time's sake, let's just say we're targeting people in the United States, and that's fine with you, but understand you can put in an address in here. You see where it says include and exclude. I could go, I want the United States, but I don't want anyone here in New York. I don't want anyone in Texas or even into a certain city. You can exclude people and you can include who you want just by going, typing that information in right here. Now, let's say you were targeting men between the ages of 20 and 25, and I'm just doing this hypothetically just so you can get an idea of what you can do here. And I only speak English, so you know, there's no point in me targeting people that don't speak English because I don't speak anything else. And what you're going to notice is as you change things over here, you're going to change this right over here to the right, your potential reach. It's going to give you, your location, United States, age, male, language, and tell you what's your potential reach right now. 17 million people. That's a lot. And we haven't set a daily budget yet. So let's get into that. Targeted marketing. So let's say, for an example, I had a Christian bookstore, just hypothetically speaking. All right. So I want to target people who are Christians. And guys, you can type in anything you want here. As you type it in, what it's going to do is give you a description over to the right. When it says people who have expressed an interest in or like pages related to Jesus in this scenario, what that means is Facebook is watching what people are searching for. Facebook is watching what people are expressing an interest in one form or another, one fashion or another. And then that is how they determine that these people, Christianity, it says, here's the description, people who have expressed an interest in or like pages related to Christianity. So if they're out there looking for Christian type stuff right now, then the odds are Facebook is saying these people are relevant to what you're looking for. What's nice about Power Editor is it gives you the ability to really narrow in your audience. So versus like boosting a post from a like page, you could say, I want people who are Christians, but you could not do this. Now I can say, I want people who are Christians, but I only want Christians who are parents. Okay. And so I type in parents. It says people who are parents. So now what this means is, guys, this is an either or. And I'm just giving you an example, but please think about who is your avatar customer, who is most likely to buy from you. Where are they at on a social level? Yes, they live in a nice house, but they also must drive a BMW, right? So it's not just people who like BMWs and people who live in nice houses. It's either or. So yeah, they need to be a Christian, but I don't want my ad to appear in front of them if they don't have kids, if they're not parents. And then we can go down and exclude and go, you know what? I'm selling a high-end product, and quite frankly, unemployed people probably aren't interested in buying what I have to offer. So people who have listed their employer as unemployed on their Facebook profile, I'm going to say, yes, exclude them. Guys, you can exclude just about anything you want in here. If I wanted to come back up here and say, I want them to be Christian parents and I want them to at least make $100,000 a year. Okay, so I type in income and it says people who make between $150,000 and $250,000 a year. That's what I want. Now, here's what it's telling me. They have to make between $150,000 and $250,000 a year. They have to be parents, and they also have to be Christians. It's not any of these. It's they have to be both of these, and they have to be a Christian. If they are one of these alone, it will not send it to them. That's the power of this software. So you can see how if I wanted to target people in my city, so I might take out the United States and just say Dallas, Texas. So now I'm only sending this message to people who are between 20 and 25 years old, who are men that live in Dallas, that make between $150,000 to $250,000 a year. They're parents, and they are also Christians. So, and I'm excluding people who are unemployed. All right. So now I could go down here and hit save this audience if this was my targeted audience, and put a name on it, call it whatever you want, and then hit save. I'm just going to hit cancel right now because we're not doing that. The other important thing that you want to do, I always recommend, is hitting edit placement. All right. So all devices is what's naturally selected here, or what's auto selected. And if you only want it to appear on mobile devices, you can click mobile. And a lot of times if you're doing video ads, there's certain video ads, certain images that just don't work on Instagram. And unless you want to monitor your Instagram account, I always recommend clicking or unclicking Instagram. If you do want your ad to run on Instagram, a lot of people don't know this, but Facebook bought the Instagram platform here a while back. So now you run your ads from Facebook to your Instagram account. But if you don't have an Instagram account, you know, if you're on desktop only, you can choose that, but always make sure you disable Instagram if you don't want it to run on the Instagram platform. All right, so now you've set up your ad set. And once again, guys, your ad set is just the audience of people you're going to send it to. You can get as creative with this as you want. Now you're going to drop down here and select your budget. This is going to be a daily budget. You can click right here and go, no, I want a lifetime budget. I'm willing to spend $150 on this ad, and I'm willing to spend that. Today is March 21st, and I want to only run it for a few days and see what happens. All right. I really recommend on your first few ads, only spending 20 bucks on your first few ads to see what's working for you. Don't spend $150 on something that's not going to work, and relax, because it takes quite a bit of running ads to really hone it in. But once you find a winner, once you find something that's producing the customers, the clientele that you're looking for, then you can up the budget and spend as much as you want and reach as many people as you want. So right here, as I've set my budget now, $150, and I'm going to run it for a few days here, it tells me, okay, total you're going to spend 150 bucks. You could drop down right here and go, no, I only want to spend $10 a day, and I want to watch it every day just to see how it goes. Well, I would spend $30, and it tells me right over here, my daily, look, check this out, my daily reach is between 400 and 1,100 people, all right? And total potential reach is 3,700 people. So now I would go here and hit continue, and this will actually take me into a place to reach my, or to set up my ad. So you can either use a post that you've put on your like page and boost that post out to that specific audience. You would hit review order if that's what you wanted to do. Once again, this is a post that I made on my like page previously. What you can do is hit create new. Here it will give you an option to select any kind of images, videos, slideshows, or canvases you want your ad to look like. All right, you'll drop down here, and this is where you can enter your text. So you might say, comment below. Now, I'm not going to get into ad copy. You wouldn't just say comment below. You would want to put something, in here to catch people's attention, to tell them about what they're about to watch or about what you want them to do, more about what you have to offer. But for the sake of time in this video, this is how you go through and set up an ad. Now, I'm going to do more training on content writing, types of images and videos that capture and get people's attention so they pay attention to what you're doing. But once you're finished with this right here, you would simply hit review order. It will give you an overview. You hit continue, and then it will go to the Facebook police, if you will, to make sure that it goes well with all their policies and procedures. Facebook does not want any profanity, any nudity, any get-rich-quick type talk, anything that sounds too good to be true. They're very careful about making sure the ads that come across their ad platform is very PC and politically correct. But if you do get an ad that is not approved, or if you get an ad that's declined or denied, don't freak out. Just do not keep resubmitting the same one over and over again. Figure out why it got denied and go from there. All right?